really gonna have to moisturize. My hands feel horrible. But see, if you would come right here and do something cute, that'd be a great intro. That is absolutely perfect. Yeah, that was perfect. Hello, new friends. Hello, old friends, and welcome to my channel. For those who don't know, my name is May. We did have a subscriber goal of 200 by March, but that's not looking as achievable as I thought it was when I said it, so I'm just gonna, if you want to subscribe, please do. Otherwise, I'm not gonna sit here and beg you for it. Anyway, so today I have a Teally where I try tea and jelly from a previous Sakuraco. Disclaimer. Not affiliated, not associated. This company is not paying me, no one is paying me. If at any point I get sponsored or someone says something for free, I will tell you right away. Until then, just assume that I pay full price for everything. So in January, we got New Year's traditions, Japan's New Year's traditions. So today, I have the tea, which is, be warned, I have a reading disability, so I am going to try to read the little blurb, but I don't know what to tell you. Just bear with me while I try this. Also, I don't speak or read Japanese, so that doesn't help. And I shake. Hi, this is quite the experience, and if you are still here 5 minutes from now, thank you so much. Okay. Shizuoka Genmaicha. A delicate balance of lightly roasted brown rice and robust green tea leaves. This low-caffeine brew offers a toasted, nutty aroma, a vegetal flavor, and a smooth finish. There are no common allergens, and it is vegetarian friendly. There are brewing instructions right here. I don't always follow the brewing instructions. In fact, I almost never do. So we'll see what it says. Ow. As soon as I can see. Okay. Place the tea bag in a teacup and add 180 to 250 milliliters of 75 degrees Celsius water. Bro. I understand and even appreciate the fact that doing this will affect the flavor. There is no way I'm doing this. If they want me to do this, then they should include a thermometer. How do I know if it's 70? How do I know? So, you know, if they included like a little measuring cup, maybe, but I'm just gonna fill it full of hot water. Steep tea for 30 to 60 seconds, depending on your preferred strength. I always go for longer because I want to really taste it. Usually what I do is I set this to steep and then I work on the jelly type thing. So this month's jelly type thing isn't jelly at all. It's nothing even remotely similar to jelly. So this jelly, I saved this because there isn't a jelly in this particular Sakuraco, and this has little mochis in it, and since mochi has been a jelly substitute in this series before, that's how my brain got here. So this is really fun to play with. Shiruko. Shiruko is a sweet red bean soup traditionally enjoyed during the New Year, symbolizing warmth and protection from evil spirits. This version blends 2 types of Atsuki red bean powder for a rich flavor and includes 2 tender mochi pieces. Common allergens are dairy, and there's how to prepare down here at the bottom. Pour the powder into a small bowl. Add 100 milliliters of boiling water. Stir for 15 seconds. Allow to sit for 1 minute. Stir again and enjoy. Okay, so that's a bit more involved than our normal jellies. Trying to decide if I should take you upstairs for this. I don't really want to. It's so awkward, and I really, really hate the idea of, you know, boiling water with one hand. So I'm not going to. I don't know what to tell you. Usually I show you the jelly plating, but I don't know how to show you this without risking burning myself, and I'm just not doing it. For all the unsafe things that I do on this channel, risking burning myself with hot water is not what it's not me. Okay, so I guess what I'm gonna do is get another eyelash in my eye. I'm going to take this and this upstairs to the hot water, and I'll be back when everything is hot. It said to put it in and then stir it for 15 seconds, which I did, and then let it sit for a minute and then stir it again. So this is what it looks like now. I guess I'll wait a minute and show you guys what it looks like when I stir it for the second time. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, so recording. The tea has been steeping for the appropriate amount of time. And here's the shot of the tea bag. I'm supposed to shake this or something. There we go. So this is what the tea bag looks like. Again, I don't know if anybody cares. Also, randomly, not related to the tea, the soup that I'm about to try, this is what it looked like before I added the water. I saved a few grains just to show you guys. It's like hard. Anyway. So I'm going to start with the soup, which has once again separated in just the few minutes that I was talking. I did measure the water for the soup. I did not do any of the instructions for the tea, but I did measure out the water for the soup, because it occurred to me that it might matter how much water you add to this particular soup. Like, too much might mess it up, or too little will make it chunky or something. But, yeah. Can I hold it up? Yeah, it's not that hot. Famous last words. So there's these, little mochi bits. I like mochi. So I'm gonna try just the soup part. I'm gonna mix it up really good. Again. It's the separating out for me. That's the part that I'm just... Okay. She said, going in for a third bite. Let me try the mochi. Let me get the mochi. Let me get the mochi. Try the mochi. Okay, but here's a weird thing though. I kind of like this. It's weird that it separates out like almost instantly. And yes, the water was boiling and I measured it and all the stuff. It tastes good. It looks like it's going to taste like hot bean water, but it tastes like sweet hot bean water. I feel like spoon is not the right way to eat this though. Yeah. I actually really like this. It reminds me of like porridge, but without any of the texture. Yeah. It's sweet and a little savory. It's earthy, but not in a negative way. It's something that I'm going to finish drinking after I try the tea. And this one is the Genmaicha. Like I said, I did not follow any of the directions for the tea. Just, although instead of putting actually boiling water in the teacup, I did the soup first and then filled the tea. So it's slightly cooler than boiling. It's not, what was it, 75 degrees Celsius perfectly. But yeah, here goes. Can you guys hear that? That squeaking? That's my bra. I don't know what the clasp at the back is rubbing on, but that's annoying as hell. Anyway, so, tea. Ooh, that's still plenty warm. Okay. I don't know if it's the lingering sweetness of the bean stuff. Maybe I should get that out of there before it completely melts. Yeah, I don't know if it's the lingering sweetness. I maybe should have, I don't know, this is the way I always do it though. But this is very sweet. It's a bit more, well, like this says, vegetal than I'm used to in a genmaicha. Usually it's like very, like kind of, not earthy, but I call it popcorny. This one is also very popcorny. It's not popcorn, it's like something rice, roasted rice, but it kind of tastes like popcorn. So I'm calling it popcorny, but that's not what I mean, you know? Like it's almost that flavor. I like it. It's good. It's, like I said, it's sweet and nutty. Yes, that's the flavor. Nutty. Sweet and nutty, and I don't quite want to curl up with a book, but this is definitely a relaxing time tea. It's not a morning time tea. It's still got that kind of warm hug feeling that Genmaicha has in general. I really like that. I am shocked and amazed that this was a double win. This Genmaicha is really good. I like Genmaicha. Hojicha's my favorite, but I like Genmaicha. Yeah, it's good Genmaicha. Refreshing and comforting and sweet and nutty and good. And this bean stuff is bizarre and delicious all at the same time. It's very sweet, it's earthy, it's surprisingly good. I actually really liked both of these. I was really expecting the soup to not be any good, but it's still weird that it keeps separating though. Yeah, it's like a little gritty. I don't know if I can describe these mochi. They're like mochi. But like somehow both harder and softer than I want it to be. Well, that happened. I really did like that. That's really good. I almost never finish. I never finish things on camera. I always finish them, but not usually on camera. Of course, that wasn't a lot of chewing. Even the mochi was kind of like squishy. Like, I know that mochi is squishy, but like, I don't know how to describe it. Instead of doing this, it was like this. Somebody out there completely understands what I just said. It's one person and they're never actually going to watch this video, but someone. These videos are always so short, but I don't really have a whole lot to say about these two things. So I guess I'll say them again. This is really nice. It's sweet and nutty and popcorny and not quite curl up with a book, but definitely a relaxing tea. Definitely feel like I should be in my pajamas for this though. And this was so good that I ate the whole thing on camera. It's surprisingly good. Texturally, it gets a little gritty at the end, and you need to keep stirring it, which is weird. But ultimately, the flavor was mostly sweet, and that like earthy kind of savory bean, sweet bean-ish stuff. Alright. Clearly, I'm not going to think of any other words to describe these things. I liked them both. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this if you've liked this. And comment anything that you want to say. I don't always respond, but I try to do the creator heart because I love you guys and I love your comments. I'm just really bad at communicating. And subscribe if you want. I understand that I'm not going to get the 200 by March unless something like really drastic happens, but Honestly, I got to 100 for my 10-year, and that was really, really what I wanted, so I mean, I would love, don't get me wrong, I would love for my numbers to keep going up, but I guess as long as they don't start going down, I'm ahead of the game. Um, Subscribe if you want to. I need to go figure out how to make my bra stop squeaking before I do the next video. What? How? Why? Where? What? Anyway, thank you again for watching. Okay, bye! I saw a hawk today. That was pretty cool. That had nothing to do with this, but it was like, do I have a picture? Did I get a picture? Is this a picture? Do I have a picture? I know I posted the pictures online when it happened. On, like, all of my socials. Unrelated. Back to this.